Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I got thinking about that. They say that on trains. All aboard. So I got off work an hour ago and the museum was open. So I checked it out. I know what I'm going to be doing Monday. And work went just fine. Uh, there was a list of things that I was supposed to do. But the manager came up and says, well, if you want to do this, then after that, just do what you want. Okay. So I sat around the rest of the next hours. No, I didn't. Knack wouldn't know. Hilarious. Sonia. Rose is here and she's doing the posts. Love it. Georgianne, welcome aboard. Do you want more feathers for that picture? Phil Leo's here. Welcome aboard. Linda Barker. Welcome aboard. Michelle's here. Fantastic. How did your surgery go? Jim Foster's here. Welcome aboard. Georgianne is laughing her butt off, looks like. Probably because I said something about bringing her some feathers. I do have a story about feathers, but I could save that for Tuesday night. Steve is here. Welcome aboard. Wow. Really piling on. Just to warn you, IMG is here. Just to warn you, Holly did call me a little while ago and says, yeah, I'll be calling you. We'll see. She probably will. Yeah, G is just lurking. We can't see him. He's hiding back there with Tommy, probably. I've been wondering. I wonder if there's a tool where you can see who's just, they're there. They're watching you on your live stream, but they're not making any comments, so you don't know that they're there. I wonder if there's a way to find out if they are there. It's just a thought. Here's a blanket. Oh, a blanket, hello. I was going to say, hard to type with the left hand. I hear you. So I'm assuming the surgery went okay, Michelle? I found some shade. I'm right next to Gay's truck. He's got a pretty nice truck. La Fortuna's on the other side. Gay works here at the Railroad Museum. Guess where she's from? Birmingham, Michigan. That's like just north of Detroit. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm belching. It's been 3 hours. The lady gave me a hot dog. Okay, I'll eat it. Now I'm belching it. Afterwards pain was over 10. Oh my goodness, Michelle. Ow. I hope they gave you some decent painkillers. I know you don't want to get hooked on them. Here's your Tylenol. And you're going up and deal, right? Gee whiz. Yeah, we're all wanting you to get better soon. chances are you're going to be helping Georgianne and Mobang. I think Holly's going to pitch in. We'll see. But you know, there's going to be some cooking to do in 24. Seven to 20. Oh my goodness, Rose. 20 is, you probably got your eyes closed and you don't want anybody to say anything. You're probably mad at the ants that are walking across the floor. Damn. So buttons on your underwear. So I know what I wanted to show you. The storms that we were supposed to get after 2 didn't show up. I was going to do this broadcast from the gazebo that's on the other side of the train station. It's cloudy, but they're not talking about rain. Of course, they were talking about rain yesterday in Tombstone, but it rained. Anyways, it's 99. I don't know if you can see it or not. 99. And I'm sweating a little bit. I will. I want to take them off, Rose, but yeah, you're correct, Linda. Because of addiction to opioid abuse, it seems post-op patients that need legitimate pain management have to practically beg. Yes, I've heard that. A cool and slightly breezy 77. You're at the camp, right? Right, Sonia? With the J? 110 degrees. Wow. That's in the Ironwood Monument. Actually, that's sky, William. I don't see any water there. Great. Now I'm hearing thunder. This morning, was it before I went live? Yeah, it was before I went live this morning. But there was an Amtrak train that stopped, but they didn't pick up any passengers or anything. And the lady told me, yeah, they had to stop to wait for a signal to go ahead. She says, I said, well, do they have a station here? She says, not yet, but they are planning on building an Amtrak station right here behind me. Toasty 76 in Misery. 21% humidity. Just lower ravioli in the koi pond, yeah. Yeah, I hope you do get some rain, Steve. 21% isn't so bad. William needs to put his glasses on. 44%. Now that's perfect humidity, Linda. At least for the Midwest. They'd probably be complaining about 44% here in the desert. The high desert, as they call it. Benson's about 3,500 feet above sea level. Tombstone is 4,300 above sea level. And then Sierra Vista is 4,500. And then you've got a couple of peaks there in the Huachuca Mountains. I forget which one's which, but one of them's 9,000. And the other one I think is like 85,000, 8,500 feet and 900 or 9,000 feet rather. So you can get higher and it's cooler. But I will have to say, getting higher in the mountain, you've got to work at it. Most of the places I found, yes, thank goodness for four-wheel drive. Phil's picking on Steve. Tommy's here. Welcome aboard. Okay, I am caught up more or less. So, I've made the decision I'm going to keep on carrying the channel until somebody does guess it. I'm not going to give it away. It's not that hard to figure out, at least in my mind it's not. Okay, it's a couple, they have 2 children. They're full-time. I have a blister on my finger. Huh. Work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers. Anyway, I'm going to continue to carry it. They've come out with newer videos. Good content. They might even be here lurking. I hope so. And that they won't give themselves away. But yeah, very good content, and there's some humor. Yeah, I'm enjoying watching their stuff. They have not, Phil. Yes, they have a schoolie. Rose, oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind, you're talking to Tommy. It's a schoolie, Tommy. William's going to go out to Yuma. Okay. It's from the Money for Nothing song. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We gotta install microwave ovens. Yes, you are, Tommy. You can figure it out. So they do homeschooling. They're full-time. They've definitely been to Mississippi, to quite a few places in Mississippi. Prayers for Mama. That's good, Rose. Thank you. They've been to some other places too with their schooling. And they're full-time. I think I said that. Gosh darn it. Well, sometimes, I push the on button and it turns itself off. So then I have to start and punch in, only to find out there's nothing there. Maybe Facebook. There was a good one on Facebook. uh, was kind of cute. I was going to save it for Tuesday, but I'm sure there'll be more by then. But the one character says to the other, I've decided to mix laxative with alphabet soup. I'm going to call it Let Her Rip. Now, why? Huh. There. Now I'm caught up. It kept saying new messages. Money for nothing, chicks for free. That's right. I just found another blister. This time on my right hand. Hey, I was down on my knees scrubbing the corners, really scrubbing hard and digging the crud out of the corners. They appreciated it. Ripped all day. Color TVs. Yes. Driving. Wow. That's going to be amazing, Wayne. You'll probably be taking 10, and I'm not far from 10, especially here in Benson. This goes on so much here in Benson that people don't even talk about it. They don't even realize it. But one thing I'm thinking, the economy can't be too terribly bad, is it? I mean, maybe the economy isn't great, but the trains are moving. I don't know. You catch it, stop, yeah. How did that song go? Busted flat in Benson, waiting for a train. Wait, no, that's a move. Busted flat in that move, waiting for a train. Feeling as faded as my dream. Lewis and Becky are here. Welcome aboard. Yeah, they're definitely used to it. Tina said this morning, more trains here than there is at Richards or Bellevue. Sure. I think that could be tough. But just the other side of the train tracks, about 3/4 of a mile, William, is Highway 10. And then at some point, another train. Well, same train, two engines pushing. You see a lot of that. It'll be about a 3 mile long train, 4 mile long train, and it'll be 3 or 4 engines pulling, and then about halfway, a couple engines pushing and pulling. Probably shouldn't ask, yeah. I just saw pictures of Big Boy. I think there was more than one big boy, I believe. I was reading the information about it. What a huge, huge locomotive. 23 drive wheels. Wow. Over 1,000,000 pounds when loaded with all the water and the coal tender. I got to ride the steam locomotive on one of the steam locomotives that the chassis system owns. That was way back when I was in my mid-20s. Okay, William. Well, if you get a good atlas, you can pretty much plan your route. Um, Once you hit El Paso, let's see, you can angle down and go through. You might not want to come down that low, although you could. I'd have to look at the map myself now. I'll do that. Lives in the park in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah. I don't know. I think it tells me on the information in the museum there how many there are. Anyways, William, you're definitely going to be on Interstate 8. That takes you from Tucson to Yuma. Not unless you want to go to San Diego, but no, Yuma is off of Interstate 8. I've been to Yuma. Been to there's 3 Walmarts in Yuma. I've been to one of them. I'll ask Steve. Steve, does Highway 8 start? Interstate 8, does it start in Tucson? It's not on the other side, I don't think. Yeah, I think 8 starts right there by you somewhere. Marana. I don't know. Chances are William's going to be on 44 until he gets to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then drop down to, I think, 40, and then 40 to 10, perhaps, and then 10 to 8. I think. 35 miles north. Okay. So, William, you're going to be close to Steve and Oki's place. Alpine Gulch, welcome aboard. Another Arizonian. Did I say that right? Arizonan. But lives now in, is it Oregon? I can't remember Alpine Gulch. That's thunder, not a train. 22 years in Arizona. went for a fascinating engineering rabbit hole. Janny Coupler, device invented in the late 1800s to connect trains without a human having to get in between the cars. That's a good thing. Welcome aboard, Timmy. Yeah, I think climate is beneficial for older people. I'm looking at something in the sky that I probably better put my glasses on. It's a street light, but the pole's about the same color as the clouds. So it looked like something floating in the air, the light itself, because I couldn't see the pole until I put my glasses on. I'm on the big screen at Timmy's place. Big screen. I learned today that in 1896 there was a glacier here in Benson. They actually went out. School teachers took their students to go see it. Glacier. I forget what time of year it was. And then the other interesting thing about Benson, actually not too very far from here, is the Apache. It's the Apache company, but I think it used to be called Apache Powder. Now I know why you should save your pecan shells. Uh, Pecan shells were ground into powder, and then don't know the exact process, but when they mix the powder with nitroglycerin, that becomes dynamite. It did melt, Bill. Yes, thank you for your service. Hi, everybody at Timmy's watching me. Get on your cell phones and subscribe and like. I'm in the middle of the dirt track. Wow, that's crazy. Sounds like you're getting back into racing, Timmy. Good for you. They have in the museum here, and I'll show it next week. Hang on. I don't know whether to call that Sanford and Sons or Beverly Hillbillies. Um, they have what's called an angel cart, and it's got two great big canisters in it, and a couple hoses. But it's a hand cart, 3 wheels, They are rubber wheels. The uh, the Apache Powder Company was in business up until 1983. I think they're actually still in business, but they're not manufacturing dynamite anymore. But the Angel cart was used and pushed by hand full of nitroglycerin from wherever the nitroglycerin was to where they had to pack it into the shells, which was done with a, I don't know, special machinery. Anyways, it was called the Angel cart because if you hit a bump, you would become an angel. Yes, I'm drinking water. About the third bottle today. Don't worry about it, Alpine Gulch. It all counts. The uh, the Fort Huachuca, uh, I learned that there's a lot of civilian employees working at Fort Huachuca. Of course, they're all civil servants, if you will. I think you have to take a civil service test to be able to be working there. Oh, I missed something. Welcome aboard, James. 130 degrees inside your son's house last summer. Wow. Yeah, no air conditioning. Wow. You probably steamed when you turned the hose on yourself, right? Explosive career with lots of opportunities for upward movement. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they show pictures, and I'll show it next week. They show pictures of bunkers that were built in case somebody did blow themselves up, that they wouldn't take out everybody else around them. Oh, he worked at Fort Huachuca as well. Okay. Yeah, the guy that did my, gave me my pass. Uh, he was a civil servant. He had, he had a uniform on, said security on it, but it was not army uniform, and it was kind of cute. He said he had one more question for me before he would give me my pass, and I looked at him. He says, "Are you a Youper or a troll?" I told him I was a troll. Turns out he's from Michigan too, up by Traverse City. Alfred Noble invented dynamite, and the Peace Prize is named after him. Interesting. I didn't see that name inside the building, but that doesn't mean it's not there. There's a lot to see in the museum. Passed away after retirement. That's sad. Chihuahua. Yeah, it should be. I would not pass it, and I'm sober as a judge. And there's a lot of history about um, Fort Bowie, for one, and then Chihuahua. I can't say it. But anyways, the Apache chiefs, big time, had a lot to do with this area. It was There's just a ton of history. And then there's some information in there about Bisbee as well, and Columbus, New Mexico. Anyways, I forget what year it was. I want to say 1917. The mining company was against being unionized, whereas the miners apparently wanted to be unionized. Anyways, the miners ended up being gathered up and shipped off to Columbus by train. They were basically arrested. What?
Why, hello. Am I on speaker?
Yes, you are.
Hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Excuse me. That felt good.
Before you get started, Holly, I got to say something to Alpine Gulch.
Okay, I gotta go potty.
All right.
I gotta blow my nose.
Okay, good. Anyways, Alpine Gulch, Portal. I'm hoping to be able to stop in Portal on or about August 12th. Kind of on my way finally from Sierra Vista, starting to head to Missouri, because that is a dark area, and the Perseid meteor shower reaches its peak on August 12th. And from what I understand, Portal, a lot of the people that live in the Portal area, they have their own observatories. So it's definitely a town where the sky is important. Now, after midnight on the 12th of August is when the moon will set. So the sky will be available to be able to observe the Perseid meteor shower. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Okay, Holly.
Better be doing that on your way home.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to happen on my way home. We'll see.
Okay, well, let me get started here. You know, the sight of my mother's teeth, of her cleaning her teeth, it just fascinated my younger son. He sat just riveted as she carefully took them out, brushed them, rinsed them, and then popped them back in her mouth. Then he said, "Cool, Grandma, now take off your arm."
Oh, geez.
Tomorrow is my brother's 65th birthday. So I'm going to have some oldies for you here. Sorry. These are a lot of, remember when? Okay, remember back when all the girls had ugly gym uniforms? Remember when nobody owned a purebred dog? Remember when the equator seemed like a quarter seemed like a decent allowance? Remember when it took 5 minutes for the TV to warm up? Remember when nearly everyone was at home for dinner when you got home from school?
I remember being the remote control.
Remember when your mom wore nylons that came in 2 pieces? Remember when all your male teachers wore ties and the female teachers had their hair all done up and wore high heels? Remember when you'd reach into a buddy cutter for a penny?
Oh, yeah. I still do that.
since my brother's getting older, I called him today to make sure that he could watch. I'm hoping he's not over at the Slash. They plays music there and stuff, and he's the treasurer there
He's over by Michigan, by Michigan Carroll. Michigan Carroll is Fremont.
Okay, yeah, Fremont. He's the treasurer at the Fremont Slash. Also, he's a master electrician. He's still working too. Anyway, I called him to make sure that he'd be watching because me knowing that it's going to be his 65th birthday made me think of old people. You know, so
gee, thanks.
He's older than me. Yeah, you're older than him even. You're older than Dirt Jack.
I remember.
Anyway.
I remember when Pikes Peak was just a damn hole in the ground.
You know you're getting old when instead of the John, you called your bathroom a gym. It sounded better when you say you go to the gym first thing every morning.
Oh, I got it.
You know you're getting old when you have a party and the neighbors don't even realize it. You know you're getting old when you see an old person and you realize that you went to school together.
That sounds great, William. I want some.
You know you're getting old when your head makes things your body can't keep.
That's like soul food, William. Man, oh man.
Are you even listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know you're getting old when you lean over to pick up something off the floor and ask yourself, is there anything else I need to do while I'm down here?
Well, William's having oxtails, beans, and rice, and I'm definitely hungry. Wow.
Well, I just got through eating steak stir fry.
That sounds good.
Rice. Yeah. You know, there's some benefits from us getting older, like people no longer view you as a hypochondriac. And
No, because it's proven that you really do have
gray hair. They're all wisdom highlights. And you just happen to be wise. And another benefit is when you lose your memory, you meet new friends every day. And when you lose your glasses, they're usually close by.
right.
And you're not getting older, you're becoming a classic.
When I lived at the cottage by myself, you remember Michelle that lived across the street?
How can I forget?
Okay. But before you moved in, one morning I could not find my glasses. So I had to call her to come over and find them for me.
Were they on your head?
No, they'd fallen somehow behind the bed.
Well, you know, another advantage to getting older is you enjoy hearing about other people's surgeries.
Yeah.
And also, your secrets are safe with you and your friends because they can't remember them either.
That's true. That's true.
You know, there's these two old guys, George and Pete. They went to the movies, right? And a few minutes later, after it started, George heard Pete rustling around, searching on the floor under his seat. George asked what he was doing, and Pete was a little grumpy by this time, and he said, I had a caramel in my mouth, and it dropped out, and I can't find it. And George says, forget about it. It'll be too dirty by now. And Pete says, but I have to find it. My teeth are in it.
Ooh, I just saw a lightning bolt.
Huh?
Oh, they say it's not going to rain, but I don't trust it. I just saw a lightning bolt. I can smell
You know,
rain. I can smell it. I can smell rain, but they say it's not going to rain. Okay.
yeah. Oh, you know what? My cousin Patty saw her friend wearing a new locket, right? And she asked her friend Edith if there's a memento or some sort inside of this locket, right? And Edith said yes. A locket of my husband's hair. And then Patty says, but he's still alive. And Edith says, I know, but his hair is gone. You know, at age 70, my grandfather bought his first riding lawnmower, right? He bragged to his friends and to us and everything. And he goes, this thing is great. It took me only an hour and a half to mow the whole lawn. It used to take your grandma 2 days to do it all. Now, oh, just a minute. I got to get a sip here.
Well, while you're getting a sip, I'm going to tell the audience I thought it'd be kind of cool to mix alphabet
I'm
soup.
going to blow my nose too.
I'm going to mix alphabet soup with a laxative and just call it letter rip. I might have a lightning rod behind me. I
What was
don't
the
know.
answer again?
Letter rip.
What'd you call it?
Letter rip.
Letter rip. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. That's a laxative and alphabet soup.
Okay. You know, these senior citizens have taken up to texting with a vigor. They've even developed their own lingo. For example, ATD, it means at the door. And BFF means my best friend fell.
Best friend
And
fell. Okay.
BTW, instead of being by the way, it says bring the wheelchair.
That's cute.
And BYOT means bring your own teeth. And CBM, that means covered by Medicare.
Oh boy. Phil says have a cocktail. Prune juice and vodka. It's called a pile driver.
What?
Have a cocktail. Prune juice and vodka. It's called a pile driver.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. You know, FWB, that might mean friends with benefits to us.
Uh-huh.
But to the old people, it means friend with beta blockers.
Okay.
And FWIW means forgot where I was. And GGPBL to them it means gotta go, pacemaker battery low. And GHA, it means got heartburn again. And LMDO means laughing my dentures out. And ROFLACGU means rolling on the floor laughing and can't get up.
I gotta move to the truck, Holly. Oh,
What?
I gotta move to the truck. It's starting to rain.
Everybody lost me?
No, you're right here yet.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay, I've got one texting from the old people. It's TTYL. That means talk to you louder.
Okay, hang on a second.
Talk to you later.
Hang on a second.
What the heck? sounded like you farted.
No, that was the door. All right, I got to get my shirt and stuff. Keep talking.
You know, the day after visiting a fair, my husband, he was just in agony, and he said, you know, you're past your prime when you hurt all over, and all you rode was a massage chair. At the carnival, get it? At the fair. Did you catch it, Jack? Oh, you're still moving. I'll repeat that one, guys. Let me know when you're situated.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Are you situated?
Yeah, I am now, kind of.
Okay, let me repeat that last one again. The day after going to the fair, my husband, he was just in agony. And he said, you know, you're past your prime when you hurt all over and all you rode was a massage chair.
Boy, I can see a wall, a rain wall. Let me turn the thing a minute.
You know you're getting old when everything starts to click. For example, my dad said at dinner, yeah, my knees click, my elbows click, and my neck clicks.
That's looking pretty much east. So the storm is coming from the east.
You know, retirement is the best thing that has happened to that. The best thing that happened to my dad.
Are you there?
Yeah, he
Okay.
was groaning and said, I never know what day it is. But all I know is that the day the big paper comes, I have to get dressed up and go to church. When is a retiree's bedtime? 3 hours after he falls asleep on the couch.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Getting some lightning strikes, but I don't hear the thunder. So I guess it must be further away than it looks.
You got to put your broken umbrella out. You know, my friend's dad named all of the children after cereals. Like they got a buckwheat, and then you know that he had a daughter. She was a prostitute, and her name was Trix. And she had a really slow brother. They called him Special K. Then etc.
You know what, Steve? I feel like I'm going to get slammed here in a minute, but yet the forecast on the phone said maybe tomorrow. I don't know what it is with the meteorologists down here, but they don't seem to get it right most of the time.
You know, psychics had these predictions, and the psychics are saying that the prince will soon employ all of the royal family. And doctors will find a substance in frogs that slows down aging. And the president will be visited by UFOs and be forced to admit that they do exist.
Okay.
I got a bit of news for you. Oh, wait a minute. I better check this one out here first before I do that. Not today. Okay. birthdays and that, since my brother's birthday is tomorrow, uh, here's some advice for all those people's birthday presents. Please don't buy a clapper for anyone that lives near a stadium, unless, of course, you want them to be in their house and have a live poltergeist. If they want to live through a live poltergeist. I can't work that one out. Oh boy, you're getting short on time here. Let me see here. I was talking with some friends about that, but I can't do that one. Let me see here. Okay, here's some news for you. In the contest,
Good one, G.
most favorite planet, it was voted that Earth came in first and Ebert and Cisco came in second. And Father Time was asked to come to mind. What comes to mind when you think of the end of the year? And he
Ahoy,
replied,
Brock.
something my wife said. Then he was asked what that was, and he replied, it was over so fast. All right, folks, that's all that I have for you. I had to do some oldies for my brother.
Ouch.
Hope you enjoyed it, Gene. Hope you got to see it. If not, you can watch it tomorrow by going under Captain Jack Scrapper on YouTube. I'll call you later and see what you thought. Anyway, that's going to be all for me. I'll sign off and turn it back over to Captain Jack Scrapper for his closing. And by the way, this was Holly by Golly with your Week in That Report. I love all of you, and excuse me, that felt good.
All right,
Peace out, everybody.
All right, thank you, Holly.
I love you. Good night, sweet dreams. I love you all.
Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Bye. So, Brock, where are you staying these days? I've been wanting to go north of Phoenix and find your adopted road so I could get my picture taken by it. I do have a. Let me get it. I'm ready to help your road clean up your section of the highway, Brock. I got a grabber. I think that'd be fun. Oh, that was cold. It's raining here, in case you didn't know. Like a cow peeing on a flat rock. You're in Payson, okay. The adopted road is Carefree Highway, 12th Street to 24th Street. I'm going to write that down. I don't know if I'm going to get up there this trip, but I do want to know where it is, so just in case. Okay, 12th Street to 24th Street. And the Carefree Highway. I got it. Hopefully I don't lose it. So, as Steve was telling me, yeah, the showers pop up. But me here, I guess I just don't bother to tell you about it. Yes, Brock, I am in Benson at the moment. Been kind of in the Sierra Vista area. The last couple days, I've been staying in Tombstone, working in Benson. Uh, then sometimes I work in Bisbee, Arizona, but pretty much I'm centered in Sierra Vista, working and camping in that area and doing some videos. So this live stream today is coming from Benson, right by the railroad depot, if you will. It's a museum here in Benson, so we've had some trains going by. How about that? And once the live stream is over tonight, I'll be heading back to Tombstone. I've got I got tomorrow off, but I'm just going to stay in Tombstone because I got to be back here on Monday morning. And then Monday afternoon, I'll be doing a video here at the museum. And then after that, I'll head to Sierra Vista because on Tuesday and Wednesday I have jobs in Sierra Vista. So the battery bank ran out at 2 a.m. Ooh, that would have been a bummer. Yeah, I've been doing okay. There's usually been a breeze. I had one night where I had to turn the fan on, but for the most part, I've been working in air conditioning. And then when I have been out in the heat, pretty much just go naked. Plenty of water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay. Like I'll remember. Mouth guarding cup when we. What was that one joke? It was on Facebook. Yeah, Jill's on vacation in the Poconos in New York. I think it's like a family reunion as well. I don't know. So the police officer pulls this guy over, him and his wife. The husband is driving. Police officer pulls him over. He says, "Sir, you have a taillight burned out." And the guy says, "Oh, well, thank you. I'll get that fixed tomorrow." Of course, his wife, she says, "I told you to get that fixed three days ago." So the officer, he says, "Oh, by the way, your driver's license is going to expire tomorrow as well." And the guy says, "Yeah," he says, "I've been needing to take care of that." And his wife sitting in the seat next to him, she says, "That paperwork came in the mail 3 weeks ago, and I kept telling you got to get that renewed." And the husband looks at her. He says, "Honey, would you mind just keeping your mouth shut?" And the officer leans in. He says, "Ma'am, does your husband speak to you like that all the time?" She says, No, only when he's drunk." Third best weather in the nation, according to the Visitor Center. Hawaii and San Diego are first and second. Well, Alpine Gulch, have you been to Bisbee? Bisbee says they got the best weather in the whole world. There's Dude. Welcome aboard, Dude. Dude, Alpine Gulch he used to live in Sierra Vista or around Sierra Vista somewhere. And Alpine Gulch, Dude lives in Sierra Vista. Fishing on Lake Wallenpaupack. That sounds like it's definitely out east. CW was laughing. Of course, Bisbee would say that, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think I saw it in Van Horn, Texas as well. Best weather ever. I think my chair fell over. Too cold in Bisbee. 80s daily, short light showers daily. Oh, in Oahu. That's right. You lived there, didn't you, Diane? It snows more in Bisbee. Probably. Okay, Wallen Papat. Pa is it pronounced Pa? Okay. See how I said that? Pa is pronounced Pa. Uh-oh, Williams got to go bowling. 900. Alpine Gulp. That's cute. I like that. Dude saying hi to everybody. We got a little bit of flooding in the road. Good thing I'm not broadcasting from the sidewalk. 300, 300, 300. William, Brody. Yeah, go ahead, Timmy. Hello? Hello? It's Timmy, but he can't seem to hear me. Hello? He hung up. I won't be able to leave until it quits raining. I bet you my chair is soaking wet. No, you're not annoying at all. We love hearing about other people's lives. We're all pretty much open books here. Right, definitely not annoying at all. It's getting kind of chilly. I could try to roll the window up, but I'm busy answering the phone. Hello?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. I'm at the side. I'm watching y'all. I got the two other people too.
Okay.
Yeah. What y'all doing? You all right over there?
I'm still live.
Oh, you two are. Okay. All right, let me go. I can hear you if you can tell.
Huh?
Bye, y'all.
Okay. Couldn't quite hear him over the rain. I'm going to try to roll this window up. Oh. Yes, 8 o'clock. That's on Sunday, isn't it, Kevin? I wrote it down as Sunday. Is it tonight? Oh. Jeez. There. Oh. By Naco. Okay. Naco's not too far where I'm camping. I'm on, not today. I'm in Tombstone today and tomorrow. But Monday night, I should be back to Hunter's Canyon Road. And that's about probably 4 miles, yeah, a little farther by road from the Coronado Monument. And Montezuma Pass, uh, by bird's eye or whatever, Montezuma Pass isn't much farther than 5 miles either. And then from there, Naco is just boom. I've been hearing that there's hiking trails up there that take you right into Mexico. Zoom doesn't work. So it's tonight, okay. And it's 8 p.m. Eastern. So, okay, I'm at 4. Okay, so I got basically 45 minutes before we have our Zoom meeting. Thank you for saying something, Kevin, because I would not have been there. I would be waiting until tomorrow because I was convinced. I wrote it down. Sunday, Zoom, 8 o'clock. Oh, well. No, I couldn't hear the racing, Timmy. It's raining like crazy here, and I have to shout to hear myself. It's raining real hard. Montezuma Pass is something else. Never hiked the trail, though. Yeah, I haven't either, and I haven't driven up there. I think the road, once you get past the ranger station, whatever, the little visitor center at the top of well, not the top, but part way up the pass, then the pavement ends right after that, and I guess it gets a little rough. It's probably flooding right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sonia with a J. I thought Kevin was here. Hang on. All right, I'm seeing things. Good thing you said something. Thank you, Sonia. He was supposed to send me a link. Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Zoom link. Let me look on my phone. No, all I got is Timmy and Tina. Tina's laughing at the one about the mixing alphabet soup with a laxative. Let her rip. Other than that, that's all I got. I don't have anything, not on my phone. I am confused. Thumbs up and ring a bell. Thank you, Rose. Check my email. Okay. First, how am I going to follow a link? Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe I can. See, I hardly ever think about checking my email. I don't have a trash on my email. I'm not seeing it. I'm going to interrupt this live stream. Oh, goodness. Okay, now on here he says Saturday. Okay, so maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Oh, it's for the organizers for M24, William. RVDJ, let's see. Bowling later. Wow. I learned that back in the late 1800s, many towns in Arizona had their own coins that they used at the bars, the gambling halls, if you will. They basically had their own almost like poker chips, but they were metal coins. They're very collectible, I understand. And the reason they had their own was because there was a lot of theft. Because I don't know, what would it mean? You rob a guy of his gambling coins. Well, you'd have to cash them in at that particular place, come to think of it. So yeah, that would make it a little safer. A silver coin. Huh. That's interesting. A Spanish coin, okay. Tuesday or Wednesday, I've got to go to the ranger station in Sierra Vista, actually South Sierra Vista, because I found something. Actually, Jesse found it along the trail that leads from where we park and where we camp most of the time, pretty close to the road, the main road, on Hunter's Canyon Road. Okay, he said he sent it by email. Snow coming for Christmas. Lost my train of thought. There'll probably be a choo-choo train here in a minute. Border Patrol's been hanging out over there, just sitting. The other day, they picked up a few in St. David. I have to be in the right place at the right time, or wrong place at the right time, whatever you want to say. But I saw them, they had at least one guy under arrest. Now the Benson forecast is 69. Feels a lot hotter than that. The storms are likely to end around 5:30. That's over an hour from now. All right. Gmail. Spanish sword. Wow. Good one, Alpine Golf. It's John, right? Oh, come on. Why can't I get to my... Gmail? All right. Okay, 2 days ago would have been the 18th, right? Oh, come on. I try to scroll and it just jumps all over the place. Harvest Host, LinkedIn. Okay, that would have been yes. Today is the 20th. So 2 days ago would have been the 18th. All right. I'm all the way back to the 16th. Alignable. I'm not finding it. I guess I'm going to have to ask Kevin. I got Experian, weather alerts, job case, alignable, LinkedIn, Harvest Host, Fox 17 for Michigan. Now I got stuff for yesterday. Sonia, what should I type in? Zoom? Oddfellow Ceremonial Sword. Secret Society, okay. Mr. Cars. So is the mountain. Probably. Yeah, that was so cool. I did watch that, Linda. Dude, he's the one that rode around with the police officer in Tucson not too long ago. With, all those tweakers and the fentanyl problems. Okay, he sent it on September 1. of 2023. I'm going to ask him to resend it. All right, Kevin, where'd you go? Now I can't find him on message. All right, it's got to be near the top because it was just a couple minutes ago. There we are. Oh, really? I didn't know that, dude. I haven't been to the San Pedro house yet. Oh, remote trooper looks for old stuff in the abandoned places. Okay. Ah, okay. I'm thinking of Peter or somebody else. Bear Creek. I have not heard of Bear Creek either. I'm keeping an eye on the time. Okay, he's going to resend it. This is kind of fun. All right, we still have 9 people on board. Okay, I'm all caught up more or less. So what is coming up? Monday, I'll be working here, actually down the street at the other Circle K, but I'll be coming back here on Monday afternoon to do a visit and a video here in the Railroad Museum. I've talked to Gay, and she knows I'm going to be coming. I've kind of scoped things out to see if I'm going to use a tripod or just my normal, you know what I'm talking about, my camera holder standard. I got the flexible one with the magnet on the bottom. Earthbound spirits still covet the earthly possessions. White rock pools. At Our Lady of the Sierras, they have a fountain that, reflows right there behind the cross, which is kind of cool, but, that's man-made. But it's pretty. I enjoyed visiting Our Lady of the Sierras. I'm getting all kinds of messages suddenly. Password. Okay, got it. I better write that down though. The secret password. Okay, Bear Creek up Montezuma Pass. Hey, dude, maybe we can go up there together sometime this coming week. You need to raid a garden. Jill's on vacation. I think there might be a train coming. There is a train coming. Those are interesting how they stack those. Huh. I think some of those are the kind that they just put wheels under them and a semi truck can haul them away. Saw one that said Swift. There's another one, Swift. Kobe sent an attachment for something. Amtrak is either used to or is still, yes. I saw Amtrak train this morning. They do not have a stop here in Benson, even though they stopped. But I think that was for waiting for traffic. Okay, Papa Smurf. See you maybe at Ron Darrell's later on or whatever. I lost my train of thought. It's right there. Amtrak, according. Damn it! Shit. Yeah. Yes, I'm still live, and then I got to go on a Zoom meeting for M24 in a few minutes.
Well, okay. I need you to look up the Dollar General Sainsbury's.
Okay. All right. I'll get it for you in a little bit. Yeah, bye. So, anyways, according to Gay, wow, there go the pusher engines. There's three of them. And a lot more train coming behind it, looks like. And a lot of these trains are like 4 miles long. You can see it from the road, really. All right, now I may have to sign off here in a couple minutes just to kind of get organized. Hopefully it's not going to rain much more. I can get some air going in here because I'm burning up. Ugh. Ugh. You don't want me to leave then. Well, I got a Zoom meeting coming up for M24, Jeff. And I got to look up the link. We got an interesting conversation going on though, about Sierra Vista, where I'm not there right now, but okay. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I've got the grease, James. I just haven't had. I got to pull the panel apart and all that. It's at 5 o'clock, which would be 8 o'clock your time. There we are. It says the meeting is in progress. Well, I thought it wasn't going to start until until 8. Please join Zoom meeting in progress. Sonia with a J, are you still here? Let me click on this a minute. Wish I could just put this. I suppose if I copied. Oh. Okay, now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign off here, go into my email on the computer, and then join the Zoom meeting. Okay, and it's already started, so I got to go. We'll talk to you Tuesday night, if not sooner. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Catch you later, everyone.